Yeah, you should.
He's the same smart guy with the radio.
No, that's probably a different smart guy. Grab a seat
Oh,
there.
actually, so the middle one?
Yeah, we'll sit in the middle there. Thanks, Wendy. Good morning.
My name is Sanjay Malhotra.
Hi, Sanjay. How are you?
Good.
Good. You have some papers for me?
Yeah, I can.
Let's start with Form 4.
Yeah. And I have a lot of questions to ask you as well.
Sure. We'll go through the forms first, and then we'll work through those here. I'm going to take the staple out here. It just makes it a bit easier for me to navigate.
I think 25 are required. I did a little bit extra so that it will be good.
Yes, that's always a good idea. Do you have a piece of ID I can take a look at, Sanjay? Oh, thank you.
I'll just make it for you so that.
Thank you, I appreciate that. Thanks. So, and I'll just ask you to pull your mask down briefly so I can make sure it's you. Yeah, there you are. Great, thank you.
I'm getting old now.
Yeah.
Don't tell anybody.
There's no gray there. You're still doing good.
Thanks, brother.
And just to confirm then, your intention is to seek election for the position of City Councillor for Ward Spomitepi.
Yeah.
Excellent. And to the best of your knowledge, everybody who signed your form is an eligible elector who resides in.
I asked them that you are a citizen of this country. They said yes. Then I said then sign it. Otherwise, no point.
Perfect. And they all reside in Ward Spomitepi. That's
Yes.
great. All right. I will take a quick look through here. So bear with me while I just comb through.
Chris, you are city clerk, or I'm sorry if I'm taking it wrong.
No, that's okay. I work I'm a project lead with the elections office.
Project leader?
Project lead, yes.
Okay. Just for me that who I met.
No, happy to chat.
I don't know how many cup of teas I had to have because I went to any family, they say sit down, drink tea, otherwise we will not sign it. I said okay. It was a good experience for me.
Yeah, I'm just going to do some quick counting here.
No problem.
So I know which options we have. Pass these back. There are some things that we need to add and revise here. Here we go. So if you turn to the second page, you'll notice that from number 11 down the way to the bottom, there are no postcodes with the address.
Oh, he's my immediate neighbor.
Okay, so
yeah,
so you can fill those in if you know the postcode.
Oh, he's my immediate neighbor.
Yeah, so that then you guys will have the same postcode then. And for numbers 12 and 14, I think they've put those. They're intending to say that they live at the same address as the person above. Okay. Because there's nothing in there.
So they all are same. Oh, actually, Mazhar, Khalid, Junail, Jainal, Fazal, Fahad, they all are my immediate neighbors.
Okay, so what you can do then, you can add in, because each line has to have all the information in there. So you can add in the address and the postcode if it's the same as yours.
Okay, so what I'll do is 1784, 28th Street, Northwest. I think I shouldn't write Edmonton because it is Edmonton.
You don't. I
just write it down T6T0S7.
Perfect. Yeah. And then you can do that. Yes, there too. And what I'll have you do as well is just initial where you've made those changes. Please.
And in all other ones, do you want me to put?
Yes, please. Yeah. If you know it's the same postcode as yours, as your home address.
And you don't even know what I had went to them. Butter chicken, tandoori chicken, fish tikka. So I was so happy.
As long as you're adhering to those
Yeah.
regulations, then I'm happy.
So T60, I mean, all good. T60. And you want my initials?
Yes, please. Yeah, wherever you add something, we need you to initial.
And you know, okay.
Perfect.
That's different people. I think I did it.
And then these are the ones here, the ones to the bottom, they need to have the postcode in as well. I think they just have the street address right now.
Yeah, they all are my neighbors.
Yeah,
so
but they all, each line has to have the full address of the postcode. Okay, and then on the final page there, page 4,
Yeah.
there's a space for you to. Is that the very back? No, the very back page. Sorry, the very last one. Oh, you don't have it because I kept it.
Yeah.
Helpful of me. That first part there regarding official agent, the section above.
This one.
No, the
This
line.
one?
Yes, that's right.
So
Are
here
you-
is my full name and
No, that's. Are you intending to name an official agent today?
yeah, I have a name of agent.
You have the name of an agent? Okay, in that case I'll have you add their name in, and then you need to provide their address and postal code, and I think, or their email address.
Okay. He has. He gave me the email. I told him to wait.
And if you don't have that information now, you don't have to provide their name to us on the form here. You can send us something after your appointment that has their information that's signed by you. You can send that in after the fact.
Okay. But I just told him that he works somewhere. I told him between 10:30 to 11:30, be free. So if I have any information, I'll put it here.
Okay, so you can, if you want to, you can add his name,
Okay.
and then either his address in the same way that you have recorded for the electors, or you can put his email address down.
Oh, okay. Okay, for the next nomination paper and candidates acceptance.
Yes, it has to appear on there. So
Basically, what you want me to do is, I'll be putting on my acceptance, I'm putting his name also.
yes, that's right. That's just your declaration that you're delegating duties to him in that specific capacity.
So in that case, if I'm not here, he can come.
Yes, you can delegate whatever you want to him.
I got it.
But this just lets us know that you have designated
So
him.
I'll
as
write
an
his
official
name.
agent. Yeah.
And his address and everything, I can, if you give me half a minute, I'll call him. If he's picking the phone, fine. Or if you want, I can get it after.
It's up to you. If you're writing his name in there now,
Yeah,
you need to make sure that you can get his email address.
yeah. I'll just give me
Now.
a minute then.
Yeah.
I'll call him and then.
Sure.
Can I?
Yes, of course. Yeah.
I'll ask him to text me so that everything will be.
Yeah. So you get it written down correctly.
And then the bottom is my name and everything, right?
Yes, whatever name you'd like to appear on the ballot. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
fill mine, by the time he'll be sending me the text.
Sure.
If he is fine, otherwise I'll take it.
Okay, and then leave the rest there, and
Yeah,
we'll
yes.
do that at the end. I see you had Form 5 there, so I can take a look at that while you're
Yeah, please,
waiting.
please.
for-
That's
yeah.
very important thing. I want to talk about. There's a lot of things which I wanted to
Oh,
talk
sure.
about those things. They're so confusing. For me,
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah, no, it's not the most straightforward process.
Okay, so this one is fine. Just to confirm then, this is the place where you'll be keeping your candidate
That's-
records.
oh, you know what? That's his address.
Oh, that's his address? Oh, perfect. There we go. Well,
Don't
that,
tell anybody, huh?
it'll just be between us and
Yeah,
the people
please.
watching the live stream.
One for one. That's what his address is.
And you need to add in his telephone number as well.
Yeah, that's okay.
But you obviously have that, yeah.
You know what? I work from midnight 4 to midnight. Then I
Oh.
came back at 1:30. I slept at 2:30.
Oh, so this is the middle of the night for
So
you.
you can understand my problem.
Yeah.
I'm still sleeping.
Yeah.
So I'll be writing Rupesh, his address and his phone.
Yes, please, yeah. And, is his postcode on? Oh, yes, it is, yeah.
So you want his email also, right?
It can either be his street address or his email.
Yeah, I have 151926 Ave Northwest.
Do you have the postcode? We can look that up now and I can tell it to you.
He is in Tamarack. So
What's that, sorry?
Tamarack, the place Tamarack near 17th Street.
Oh, the neighbor Tamara. Okay. Let me just find his postcode and I'll read it out to you.
Oh yeah, he has postal code also.
Yeah. Oh, you have?
T6002.
That's what I got too.
T60W.
Okay, perfect. Okay. So if you give me all the Form 4 back, and then we'll do that now. And there's other pages too, please. No, the ones with the signatures on. Sorry, we got all. I mixed this all around.
No.
So what we'll do now, and I'll just give these another quick once over, but then we'll get to the sworn declaration part.
Okay.
You've added these in, that's great. Initials.
You don't need his email now?
No, if you've got his address in there, that's fine. Thank you.
And,
Okay, so we'll commission these now.
thank you.
So this is you'll be providing me with your sworn declaration that you've read and understand each part of the candidate's acceptance, that you're familiar with and will adhere to the pieces of the Local Authorities Election Act that are described out here, and that to the best of your knowledge, all the information that's provided, including the eligibility of residents, meets the legislative requirements.
Yes.
Okay, so we can do an oath or an affirmation today. Which would you like to do? An oath is a sworn declaration that you make to a higher supreme being, a higher power. An affirmation is just a statement that you make that resides on your conscience.
Definitely.
You want to do that one? Affirmation?
Anything what you say.
Well, you have to tell me which one you'd like to do.
So it's the first time for me. What normally people do.
Well, you would just choose whichever one is more meaningful.
So what is the first one you said?
So the oath is a sworn declaration that you make to a higher power. The affirmation is a statement that resides on your conscience.
Yeah, that's fine.
We'll do that one?
Yeah,
Okay, great. I'll have you stand up for
Yeah,
this.
please.
And I'll read a statement and then you'll respond with I do.
Yeah, okay.
Do you promise that the contents of your affidavit are true and solemnly affirm that this promise is binding on your conscience?
Yes.
And you'll say I do.
I do.
Yeah,
I do.
perfect. Grab a
Oh,
seat.
yeah, of course.
And then I will have you, Sanjay, just sign where it says candidate signature, and then I'll fill out the rest of that section.
Okay.
Great. Thank you. And then we have a couple more things to do for this piece, and then we'll talk about your questions.
Oh yeah, and I have a couple too.
Yes, with your other forms there.
Yeah, no, you do your homework first, which is important,
My homework.
and then we'll talk later. No problem.
It sounds good.
basically, official agent means that, and if I am not available, he will be coming in on my behalf, right?
Yes, you can designate him to do that. Yes, that's right. Okay, next piece of this process, I'm going to ask you to give me a recording of your name, the one that you wish to appear on the ballot, which is your legal name. And we use this to provide an accessible voting opportunity for electors who can't use a paper ballot.
Okay.
So I'll hold this out. You'll just say your first name, last name, pause, and then say it again.
Okay.
And I'll hold it. So the mic's pretty good, so you can leave your mask on. Okay, go ahead. That's okay, I can hold it.
Sanjay Malhotra.
And again.
My address?
No, just your name.
Sanjay Malhotra.
Perfect. Thank you. And we that gets transferred into the machine. We don't use your voice or anything like that. It's just to make sure we got the pronunciation correct.
Oh yeah, it's always been a problem. It's been 11 years in Canada, so pronunciation is always. My address? Sanjay Malhotra.
Great. There we go. We got that. And I'll take your deposit now, please.
I have a debit. If you.
Yes, we should do that.
Yes, yeah.
Say confidently. And it's tapped, so should work without you having to do anything. There you go.
I'll try it out.
Yeah. There we go. Great.
Yeah, he just. He's now sending me.
Yes, he's panicking now that you.
He sent me, I got his email also, so if you want I can put it there.
It's okay, we've got what we need for this.
I don't think he needs that. I will never allow him to come here.
Yes, he's failing this audition.
Yeah. Because I already told him that this 1 hour, you should.
Yes.
I know these formalities. It's a pain for you also, right?
Oh no, not at all. No, it's. I mean,
I
even if you're experienced in this kind of thing, it's doing something every 4 years doesn't make it a habit, right? Especially when things change.
For me, it's new because I came from a very, very high political background, but this is a new place for me.
Yeah, and there's so much change since, or there's been so much change since 2017 that it's a new process for everybody. Okay, that's yours.
Okay.
Thank you. And let's take a look at Form 5. That one.
Yeah, Form 5.
Thank you.
If you want, okay, I'll ask you one thing.
So this is the place you'll be keeping your records, which are things like the receipts that you issue for contributions.
This is his place where he has his own company.
Okay, perfect.
And he's the guy whom I nominated for that.
Okay, that's great.
So that's the place. And I know about the other firms because the other thing. So I'll start asking you a lot of things.
Yeah.
So the next thing is I think it's TD where I'm having my account.
Okay.
So can I ask you questions now?
Yeah.
So I am confused with the account because
it is confusing.
list of things. To
Yeah.
ask. Before that, do you need this one? This is
Yes, I'll take that too.
So just have a look.
Yeah, I'll make
And
sure.
I have my website, but it's not ready. So if you want it now, or if you can.
You can always email us once you've got everything up and running. Just email us the information.
Okay.
You can download this and fill it out as a PDF.
And
So
send it to you.
yeah, you don't have to
Oh.
come back for
So
that.
that I'll do it after that.
Okay, perfect.
So the other form, the Form 5. So this form is okay? for
This
you?
one's fine,
Oh.
yes.
Do you have a photocopy machine by chance? Can I get all photocopies?
Yes, well,
If you can. See, it
yeah,
will be
so
a
what
picture.
we'll do, once we've got everything, the returning officer will sign off on Form 4,
Okay.
and we'll scan everything and send it back to you at the email address you used to book your
Problem
appointment.
solved.
Yeah.
Problem
Yeah. No, because you need a record of it.
Yeah. So my only first point was that I was asked to open an account.
Mm-hmm.
I already have one checking account, I have one already, one saving account, interest free or something.
Right.
The other type. So do I have to open another account?
You have the account that you use has to be exclusively for the use of your campaign. So it can't be one that you've used for another purpose in the past and then start using for the campaign. It has to be brand new, no transactions prior to.
So no matter whether it's a saving account or any, you guys
Yeah,
don't have to
there's no requirement for you to have a specific type of account.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's very important. So
Because I know some banks will let you open a community account before you've completed this process. Others want you to wait until you have your confirmation from us. So, yeah, you're by no means the only person that's run into this kind of issue.
Okay, so somebody already had the community account. This is what you're saying?
Oh yeah. Lots of people have asked if they need to open a specific type of account, but the legislation doesn't require you to do that.
Okay. Yeah, because I understand that account is specific for this purpose.
Yeah, so all your expenses have to go out through that account, or your contributions, if they're monetary, have to go into that.
Into that. And my person who's with me, like the person I'm nominating, so he and me, we can have a joint, or it's up to me?
It's entirely up to you. It can just be your name, but all that's required is once you open that account, you'll have to provide us with an updated form that lets us know the address of the financial institution and then the names of the people who have signing authority on it. Okay? And you have to do that within 48 hours of opening that account.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Opening that account. I already have one saving account, but I think I should open a saving account with this guy.
Yeah,
So,
that's entirely up to you.
Okay.
Yeah.
To let.
And we'll put this will in the confirmation email that we send you.
Yeah.
Has a lot of information about this form in here. So don't feel like you got to scribble everything down.
Oh, okay.
It'll come to you in an email.
Oh, okay. So there's other questions I have. I was told that one person can donate more than $5,000, which I have.
Yes, the limit for individual donations, and only individuals can contribute, so no businesses, no companies.
So anybody that's a very important question, that's the main only thing I would, anybody who's a proprietor of a company, he has his own company, he's a proprietor.
Yeah.
He can, whether he's individual or his company is the same thing, because he owns that company.
You have to collect the contribution from him, not from the company. So it would be from him as an individual, not from the company. So it doesn't matter that he's an owner of a company, that's fine.
But that check which he's giving or whatever amount he's giving, it should be his personal.
Correct.
I got. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Once we have that money, and suppose I got $10,000 and I spent $5,000 in my account, can I go give it? Can I donate to somebody, or for how long can I keep it with me? That money. I know there is some place where I can see it. You have in your website, but I just wanted to double check if you.
Yeah. So I think there's about 3 things in that question there. So you have to, at the end of, or before March 1st, 2022, you have to file a disclosure with us. If you have a surplus, so if you still have money left over, you have to, that money has to be donated.
Or for how long I can keep it? That's the question.
Or you can keep it if it's under $1,000, I believe. Just give me 2 seconds.
No problem.
While I verify.
I took day off today.
Thanks, Wendy. We do have somebody else at 11, so I'll find the answer for this now. But you can always email questions to our office or give us a call.
Oh yeah.
Pardon me, gentlemen, I just have to go meet at delivery. I'll be
Okay.
right back.
Thank you, Wendy.
Okay, I will be right back.
Where Christine sits. Can I, if I want to meet her, can I meet Christine? I always talk to her.
Oh, Christine's not in the building.
Oh.
We're all working from home while the restrictions
She's
are.
very helpful.
She is very helpful, and she's probably watching, so that will mean a lot to her.
Oh, you all are very good.
Okay, so here we go. So if you have a surplus, if the surplus is less than $1,000, then you can retain it, or you have to donate all or a portion of it to a registered charity.
Okay.
If it's more than $1,000, you have to donate. You can either donate all of it or a portion of it to a registered charity to get you under that $1,000.
Okay, so there's no other option that it has to be a registered charity.
Yes, correct.
Oh, because we are doing it.
Yeah, and that's in the local authorities election. What I'll do, I will send you a link to this page with your confirmation email, so you can take a look. All right. right. Do you have any other questions?
One last question is, I don't know whether if you have the answer because we haven't updated and upgraded the site so far. We have that map, but we don't have anything else than a map.
Okay.
So if I want to know about my community, if I want to know about my constituency, we don't have any other information than
Right.
that.
And that information isn't available from us. We don't have a voters list in Edmonton. It's not something that's used for municipal elections.
Okay.
But the maps that we have online, there's the ward map, the
Yeah,
big
that I
map,
know.
and then there's neighborhood level maps
Yes.
that will show you the addresses, so you can kind of get a sense of
Oh,
the
yeah.
number of people
That I
based
know.
on the address. Yeah.
Anything else you needed from me?
No, this is everything.
So I'm okay, everything is filled, I'm fine.
Yeah, the returning officer will sign off on your paper today, and then we'll send that back to you. Once you've received that email from us, that's your confirmation that your candidacy is official.
And after that, I can start going for the posters and all that stuff.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome, and I will walk you out here while Wendy is.
And everybody who's watching me, guys, have. And what you guys said that somebody can watch me from YouTube channel, I don't understand that thing.
Yeah. So typically, I mean, usually this would be a publicly accessible process where people members of the public can come in to the building.
Okay.
But because the building is closed, we've set up the camera and the YouTube stream, so it's attached to our Edmonton Elections YouTube channel.
Okay.
Somebody can click on the link and watch the appointment unfold.
Okay.
Yeah, in lieu of being here.
Okay.
Thank you, Wendy.
So I said something about you, but I'm not telling you now. So please don't tell her, please.
I can watch the
Sanjay was
video
very-
later.
yeah, he was
He
very
was
complimentary.